What's going on, YouTube? Sensor Wrath here. How's everybody doing today? The weekend is around the corner. I'm sure everybody's looking forward to it. I know I am. Alright, with that being said, what I got going on here is some gun game on C-Town. I was playing with Korean Killer and XXX Playlist, and then they ended up getting a couple of more guys into the game to check out what's going on. I had never played gun game until this point because it is currently in the private playlist, which does sort of suck because, I mean, the word on the street is it's gonna go public, multiplayer, so I can't wait for that because I loved it on Black Ops. It was my favorite side-scrolling games, so I really hope they're gonna bring it, and it's gonna be rather soon rather than later. I also one thing, the funny thing about this playing this game with my friends is the fact that Korean Killer was trying to actually host the game, but there was one guy he could not connect to, so they ended up giving host to me, and their expectation was like domination or something, but I ended up changing it up for him. I ended up jumping into here, and we ended up playing 4 games. Gun game is the first one we played, and the second one I think was Juggernaut. Then we ended up playing, what is it, Infected, and then finally One in the Chamber. Now you guys all know One in the Chamber from Black Ops. Personally, it wasn't one of my favorites. I didn't like it too much. Then there was Juggernaut we played. Juggernaut was a lot of fun. Not sure how they did the entire point system in Juggernaut. I don't know if it was time is up, you're the last Juggernaut you win, or if it was if you get a Juggernaut a certain amount of times you win, or a certain amount of kills with a Juggernaut. Not really sure how that entire point system worked, but it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. It really was. I mean, there was only 5 of us, but either way you put it, we had fun with it. In the last game we ended up playing, well, it wasn't actually second to last. It was Infected. This one surprised me. I did not like it at all. The game took a matter of maybe 4 minutes, and we were done. And then I think the way it was, the last person that was infected at the end of time, or the person that got infected the most, ended up being the loser. So we ended up having 4 winners and 1 loser, which didn't make any sense to me how they thought about doing that. Alright, jumping right on my first subject matters. I have a little problem with my subscriber giveaway that I did. This is actually my 3rd video mentioning it. Not the same subject matter, but my 3rd video mentioning my subscriber giveaway. And my problem with it is the winner was X30 Motion Z. Alright, he ended up winning. He's on Xbox, and he ended up winning the 800 Microsoft points. Now, one thing is that he never got back to me. I ended up sending him a message saying, hey, look, you won. Send me a message back. Once I receive that message, we will move on, and you will end up getting your 800 Microsoft points once you reply back to me. And I was doing that for the sake of one-time issue. You know, I don't want to send actual code for free stuff across the internet, and then the guy never even reappears. Well, here's the problem. He's not reappearing. What I did is I sent him another message saying, hey, look, you have till the end of this weekend to get me a reply back, otherwise the 800 Microsoft points is going probably somewhere else. Now, I posted his tag in the bottom of my channel for that, not at the bottom of my channel, but at the bottom of the video for when I did the giveaway for announcing the winner. I ended up putting his channel tag into the video. I put the rules on the bottom, including what I just said about, you know, I will send you a message, you will send me one back. I mentioned it in the video. So basically I have 3 sets of rules covering 4 sets of rules covering this entire subject matter, and he hasn't gotten back to me. So my question to my subscribers, my viewers out there, what should I do? Should I go ahead and reinitiate another giveaway and do it again with another video? Should I go and just keep the 800 Microsoft points and use them for another giveaway down the road? For example, my 200 subscriber, which is not too far away, hopefully. Should I go ahead and I don't know, just give it to one of the guys that submitted before? The only problem I have with that, really, so that's not really too much of an option, but I do not know exactly the other. I mean, there were 8 submissions. 2 of them got thrown out because I never subscribed, and then the other 6 won, so down to 5. One of those 5, I knew I Am Viking, one of my friends actually submitted. The other 4, I do not know their names anymore because I ended up deleting all that, never expecting that somebody would not come back to me with knowing that they won something for free, you know, 800 Microsoft points. So 10 bucks nevertheless. So what should I do, guys? Throw me something down in the comment block. I really am interested in what you guys' opinions are of what I should do. I'm not really too sure right now. Okay, moving right on. I changed shifts at work, and you know, I was working during the day, which kind of sucks because, well, I like working during the day, but I ended up going back to working basically at night. When you guys are sleeping, I'm at work. The graveyard shift, if you will. Not really too fond of it. I did it for two years or whatever, but the one thing about it is, I mean, there's nights when I'm just like balls to the wall. I can't even sit down. I'm so busy. And then there are nights where I'm not doing anything, and one thing I do when I don't do anything is I go on my YouTube and I check out my channel. I enter, I reply to comments and stuff like that, which I love doing when I get comments, and just reply back to those. And the other thing I do is I look for subscriptions. And my big thing is I look for subscriptions with lower subscribers. Okay, why? Because there is just more feedback. It's an easy way to make friends, and I just prefer it, if you will. So I go through all these different channels and look at their videos, and I go I go to the channels and I can find out, okay, this guy has 30,000 subs. I'm not really going to be interested in this kind of individual, regardless of his content is really just awesome. Then I see this guy has 400. I will look at his stuff. His content is good. I will probably subscribe to him. I will tell him, man, your stuff is pretty sweet, and we'll go from there. If he subscribes back, great. If not, it's still somebody I can look at. Maybe down the road we can develop a friendship. That's just the way I kind of, look at the entire YouTube thing. I still do this for fun, that's what it's all about. It hasn't, and I hope it will never become a business for me or a job. So I do this for fun, and that's what it's all about. Now, one thing that I did run across, there was a guy, and it was hilarious to me, and it kind of mind-boggled me. I went to this guy's channel. He had 9,000 subs, so he wasn't really the kind of guy that I was probably going to sub to. However, I wanted to look at his content, so I looked at one of his videos, and it was filled with uhs and ahs and and I was like, oh my god, how did this guy get 9,000 subs? To boot, on top of that, he had posted a 13-4 gameplay. Now, some people don't look at people's gameplays as much as they listen to their commentaries on their subject matters, but I thought this was hilarious, so I ended up going through his playlist on his channel, and I'm clicking another 2 more videos, and they were just as bad. And it just got me thinking, how does someone like this get 9,000 subs when when I play my game? Sometimes I don't necessarily put my try-hard pants on. I just play sometimes for fun, and you can ask my friends. Sometimes I get really irritating, especially with Modern Warfare 3. It can really chafe my pants. But when I do my commentaries, I always put my try-hard pants on, because if I throw my commentary out there and if there's one little word that I don't like, I will stop my commentary, delete it, and start from scratch. You can ask my wife. As a matter of fact, she's behind me right now. This is my 4th attempt at doing this. And you can look at me any way you want to. I like putting something nice out there for you guys. That's what it's all about. I'm not going to sit here and post a video and go, yeah, back in 1973. No, that's not me. That's not what I'm doing. This is never what I'm going to put out. So, what do you guys think about that? How, and really what I want to know is, how does someone like that get to a point like that? Obviously, if he was picked up by Machinima or Yaosh or even a YouTube partner, it would even be worse on me trying to figure out how in the world they do that, or how do they make their decisions. Anyways, let me know what you guys think, what you guys saw. This is the last weapon, by the way, the Javelin. I don't know why they put that in there. I never thought I was going to get a kill with it. I thought this game was going to end up dragging out any farther than it already did. But I got lucky with it, I guess. There was just in time, there was a guy walking across that bridge right there, and I just landed a missile on his head. Let me guys know what to do about Dirty Motions, and I will talk to you later. And like always, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe.